Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be doing my February get ready with me. This is probably the most uneducated get ready with me that I've ever done, because normally what I like to do is I like to try out the products and then give you guys a brief rundown of them. This time I haven't tried any of the products. It's like first impressions all around. I'm sorry about that, but I'll explain why throughout the video. It's all to do with house moving and dumb stuff like that. But if you would like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so let's just ignore the fact that I've got a curler up here. I was curling the front part of my fringe because it is so long still. And then I put the curler in funny and made like a really big dent. So now I'm just trying to curl the top part so that it looks less bad. So let's just ignore that. I feel very bright. This is my first time filming in the new spot in my house. This is just my room right now. Hoping to get the other part set up later, but we'll see. So I'm going to start with the ESPOIR cushion. This is the Be Glow, and I got the shade Ivory, which I realized afterwards is not the same shade as the other one that I got, which I think was Vanilla. But when I looked at the cushions, the colorways were a little confusing, so I wasn't quite sure. However, that's looking pretty good actually. When I swatched it just before, it was very, very yellow. I haven't done a whole lot of foundation swatches just yet. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them done before I start doing the foundation reviews. Also, if you didn't see the you guys didn't see the room tour video, the landlords don't want us to stick anything to the walls, like no command hooks, no blue tack, no nothing. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do for like a backdrop in here, if I use this room or if I use something else. So I'm not going to be able to get the pretty fairy lights up doing anything for, I don't even know when that's going to happen. So we're kind of in limbo, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and just ignore the fact that I'm missing a bunch of stuff that I normally would have. And I'm sure you guys won't miss the lighting for a bit. We'll do what we can do eventually. So that is half the face with the cushion on. I think it actually looks very nice. It's a very good color match actually. It's quite yellow. It's, yeah, no, I like it. It has not got the most coverage though, I've got to say, although I can put a little bit more over this side. I can see a lot of the scarring and freckles peeking through and a bit of redness, like it's not doing anything for that scar up here either. But otherwise the finish looks really nice. It's glowy without feeling like it's sticky, which is really good. I have not played with makeup in so long. Like I've been putting on some makeup for work because it's the first week of school this week. It's actually Waitangi Day today in New Zealand. So I'm hoping to have this edited tonight. But I've been like super late for all of my videos lately because it's just been, you know, when you just get really out of routine and things aren't in the same place and it just gets really difficult for no reason. It's kind of been like that. So it's not been great, but also I probably could have tried a bit harder, I think. But it's just been like I've had to really prioritize this year because I do run my own music business and it's the first week back at school, which means that it's the first week back with everything, and there's tons of emails with parents and like new enrollments and things like that, and you know, that is my business, so I need to get that done and that has to be the priority, and this has kind of taken a bit of a back burner, and it just means that the videos have been a little bit late, but they've been okay, I think. So I'm really liking the way that this cushion is looking. I think the color is really nice and then the finish is really good also. I cut my own fringe last night and I just left it super long, so hey, I'm really hoping that it doesn't look terrible. For blush, I'm actually going to be using a liquid blush. I'm going to be using one of the Nature Republic Flower, I think they're called Flower somethings, by Flower Airy Cotton Blusher. I'm trying to think about what color I want. I think I'm going to try number 2, which is Coral Dahlia. So they basically look like a big lipstick container. I haven't used them yet because, like I said, I have not been using many, if any, makeup lately. So I'm going to try patting it in with my finger first with like a little smile. Oh, that's really lovely. Ah, I feel like the lighting just is not so great right here in this spot, but maybe I'll just have to sort of make my way around the living areas that I'm allowed to film in and see where is going to be the best. I feel like in this space I can see so much texture on my skin, and it's kind of bothering me a little bit. But also I feel like this side is very dark and this side is very bright, so it's a little bit off balance. So that looks really nice. It's very natural and it's really easy to blend. Even though I left this on for a little bit, it was like a little bit more difficult to blend the line away, so I'd recommend sort of putting it on and then blending it out almost immediately, rather than doing anything else. I can't remember if, I think I might have used the BBIA, yes, I think I used the BBIA blushes last time, so that's fine. Though they're not blushes, they are contouring things. So I'm going to use my General Laura Mercier powder and powder the entirety of my face, because it is very warm at the moment. So I'm going to get underneath the fringe and through the T-zone first. And then I'm going to use the leftover on the cheeks. And I just use like pushing or patting motions. Why? Because I have blush on, so I don't want to move the blush around with the powder. Let's be honest, even if I don't have blush on, I pretty much just do patting or pushing motions. So then I'm going to do brows. I'm going to use my regular Innisfree two-tone brow kit, and I'm going to cut it out so that you guys don't have to watch me do it again, because it's always the same brow stuff. And then I will zoom you in because we're going to be using the Etude House Tulip Day Eye Kit, which I'm super excited about. I haven't used it, or I could just talk all the way through doing my brows. I haven't used the eye kit because I haven't even been wearing regular makeup, let alone makeup where I'm wearing a bunch of eyeshadow. I did try out the Etude House Bakehouse palette. Oh my gosh, that was way above the actual eyebrows. The Etude House Bakehouse palette a lot before Christmas. And then over Christmas and New Year's, I pretty much was just home in Gisborne. I really didn't wear much makeup, if at all. Oh my gosh, my eyebrows need some serious love. I should do that before I zoom in. And yeah, I just haven't been wearing makeup or trying much on. That will do. Okay, so we've got the Tulip Day palette, which I haven't really seen much about at all for Etude House. We're going to have a go with this. I did look at this and I was like, oh, it looks really pretty. And now when I'm looking at it, I'm kind of like, how am I going to incorporate all of these pinks? Because my mind is generally like, oh, look at these browns. Those are so nice. So I'm going to start off with this in the crease. It's the lightest brown and it is the most neutral out of all of them. And I think I'm going to think about it while I put this in the crease and decide if I want to do lots of browns or if I'm going to be slightly more inventive and not do lots of browns, because browns are safe, although I have been trying to branch out a little bit more lately. I was also looking at new makeup to buy. Let me know what you guys want to see. I've had a few requests. I did look at the Tom and Jerry collections from Etude House, I think. Was it Etude House that did Tom and Jerry? One of them did Tom and Jerry, and another company did Innisfree that did some nice stuff as well. Can't remember if they were Tom and Jerry though, or if they were something else. But it was for the year of the rat sort of thing. I mean, Tom and Jerry, that's a mouse for starters. But it's a rodent, so it's close enough, I guess. But because of all of the house moving and everything, I haven't done a huge amount of actual beauty videos lately. And so I've got a supply of other products that I can be talking about and using. So I haven't actually bought anything new yet for March and April. I haven't really purchased anything for reviews. So as always, if you would like to let me know what you guys would like to see, I will try my best to incorporate those sorts of things into the reviews as well, as long as it's reasonable. I've only got like a few products to get now, like it's one product of each per month, so I have to be a little bit more choosy, but also I can have products that are a bit more pricey now, which is good, because otherwise I was buying like 2 foundations, 2 sets of eyeshadows, 2 sets of blushes and 2 sets of lipsticks per month, and it was just so much. So many products. So now I'm only buying one foundation, 1 set of blushes, 1 set of lipsticks, and 1 set of eyeshadow per month. It's a lot more achievable and realistic for, you know, pretty much everything. Okay, so that shade looks quite nice. I did put a little bit underneath the eye as well, and I'm just bringing it in and sort of tying it together in that outer corner here. It's quite warm toned, the brown, but I think it does still look nice. I know it's really hard to see with the fringe, but it just cannot get it to stay out of the way. Let me try and keep this part in the middle. I haven't straightened it either because, again, super lazy. Wow, that's beautiful. So then let's do a bit of pink. So I'm going to use this pink color here. It's a bit of a shimmer. And I mean, when I swatched all of these, they did look beautiful. So I'm hoping that it goes nicely with the brown. Because if it doesn't, it's okay. Honestly though, I don't really love it. Like, the brown isn't warm enough to go with the pink so much, I guess. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that color combination, but we're going to forge ahead and see if we can save it with a little bit of darker brown in the outer half. Like, the pink itself is really pretty, but it does not go well with this brown. That's why I like that Lily by Red palette so much, because it's got a really similar pink shade to this, but the transition color that they put in there goes really nicely with those colors, and so I can use that palette very easily. So I'm also putting a little bit of that pink underneath the eye too. Will I regret doing that because I look like I've got pink eye? Yes. Yes, I will. So I'm putting it like directly underneath here. And then what I'm going to do also is pick up a bit of that sparkly one. There is a white in here, but I think that the glitter probably would look a bit nicer. And I'm going to put that like right in the inner corner, so that you get a little bit of brightness without getting so much pinky pink. Still kind of pink looking though, isn't it? So then I'm going to take the darkest brown color, just the tiniest amount of it, on a blending brush, and I'm going to try and stick that right in the outer corner. Wow, that did sweet nothing, didn't it? And just see if I can darken up that corner a little bit. It's really, I mean, maybe I didn't pick up enough of it, but that's very underwhelming. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's not as deep as it looks, but it is quite warm, and for that purpose, it's what I want. I feel like this is the most lazy eye look of all time, because you can't see what I'm doing because my fringe is just hanging out. Oh my god, I don't think I've thoroughly disliked an eye look for this, you know, it's been a long time. I do not like this whatsoever. We're powering through. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking that darker color and I'm mixing it in with that pink, and that's toning down the pink eye look a little bit. I'm gonna have to put a little bit into the crease, because now this brown looks really out of place and all of it looks poorly blended. And I'm starting to die of heat exhaustion because the sunlight is creeping in and it's creeping right onto my legs. And I'm still wearing jeans because it was like not that hot this morning. Also, if you're new here, I'm in New Zealand. It is the middle of summer. Well, it's not the middle of summer, it's early Feb. So it's still summer. And I'm inside a house, no air conditioning right now, wearing jeans. Okay, so I've cleaned off my blending brush and I'm going to try and just soften out the edges a little bit. But honestly, I think at this point I need to put on mascara and eyeliner and call it a day and not do this again. Okay, I'm going to put on mascara and eyeliner real quick and I'll be back. So the eyes are done, the fringe is out, I look like I got a bowl cut. I'm going to put on a lipstick that's not going to look very good with this look, and I still look so overexposed. Okay, so I've got the BBIA Last Velvet Lip Tint. This is in the shade number 33, which is Parting Scandal. There are 3 red shades in the collection, because I wouldn't have chosen a red with this eye look and my coral cheeks, but we've got what we've got. So I'm going to give it a go. So this is a little bit more glossy at the moment because I have a lip balm on underneath because my lips are so dry, because again I'm still really dehydrated. I have a little on a Shinto. I can see my sister's sheets out the window and they're like flying away in the wind. I really need to go and get them. But also, I really want to finish this. Done, done, and done. It's a really pretty lipstick. Does it go with this look? No, not necessarily, really, but that's okay. So this is what we're working with today. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I think that the lipstick particularly looks really nice with my skin and my hair, which is mostly black now. I've still got the blonde ends, which I'm going to also dye pink again. But especially with having the fringe, you can really see like more like natural hair color, which is nice while I have it. The eyeshadow, it's better with mascara. It always is better with mascara. I still don't really like it though. I just do not like the color combination. And I've just smudged mascara down the bottom and I don't have my Q-tips with me. Of course. Cheeks, I think, look really nice. It's like a really fresh sort of blusher. So if you're looking for something that's really like youthful, dewy, then that is a blush I would recommend for you. I think it's really pretty and really easy to use. Foundation, like it so far. Obviously it's only been on for a couple of minutes, 10 or 20 minutes. So I can't really say much else about it, but other than that, I feel like I do like it. So thank you so much for watching this very uninformed get ready with me, since I haven't really tried out any of the products, but I look forward to trying them out more now that I have them on my face already, and hopefully I can get back into the swing of things soon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!